First of all, thank you so much, Sanjay, for you have been working with us with around like almost 10 months for now, and it's been a great journey so far. So the first thing which I would like to ask, like if you can tell us about yourself and what your organization has been doing so far.
Sure. So the name of the organization is Erickson Immigration Group. We are an immigration law firm focusing on business immigration. So our clients are large tech companies. And if you guys were going to go get a job with Salesforce itself, we are Salesforce's immigration lawyers. So Salesforce is our largest client, actually. And so if you were going to go become a developer directly on Salesforce, we would be your immigration lawyers, basically. So the project is that we are moving our immigration case management system from a platform called INS Zoom over to a Salesforce-based platform called Litify. Litify is a managed package in the Salesforce space for law firms, but it really doesn't know anything about immigration law. So that's what we are working on, is essentially making it an immigration case management system versus just a generic law firm management system. So we do think that we gained a lot of benefit from using Litify rather than just building on top of Salesforce, natively, because things like clients and matters and things like that were already built in there with some functionality that we are taking advantage of. So we think that that's why that will be done, within roughly a year's time versus a couple years of building out. So yeah, we're in the process of implementing Salesforce. This is our first Salesforce implementation for the firm. And so that's what we've been doing for the last, 10 plus months, of which Crappy has been instrumental in our build out. So, and I'm the Chief Technology Officer. I've been with Erickson Immigration for the last 3 years.
That's really great to hear, Sanjay. I'd like to ask, like, how did you, find us? Where did you guys get to know about us?
Upwork. So I knew that we needed Salesforce help. So I posted a job posting on Upwork, and AJ responded to it, and we were starting to chat, and that's kind of how we found your firm.
All right. So I guess Krapi also has some questions from her hand. So Krapi, you can take
Sure.
Yeah, so Sanjay, I would like to know what type of work we have done for you, if you'd like to elaborate that.
What type of work you guys have done?
For you, yeah.
Oh, yeah. So you've been kind of the lead developer on our Litify implementation. And as you know, a lot of this stuff is custom, so a lot of the work that we are doing, because Litify just had no concept of the way that we do cases, which is immigration law, we have had to build that functionality into the product. And that's what I would say that Crappy has been kind of the lead developer on the effort. And you have been building out all of that functionality for us, whether that is workflow automations, communication automations, but also even complicated things like filling in immigration forms in an automated way using the services that we've kind of augmented in Litify. You've played the role of the developer on this project, and so far so good in my mind.
Great. So the next question would be the extended version of the first, how was your experience working with us and our team members?
Oh, so yeah, it's been great. It's definitely been good so far. We do have an implementation partner. The name of the company is Carson Whitfield. Crappy knows Eric Robe is kind of the solutions architect from that role. So they have been spearheading it. And I would say Crappy has more interaction with Eric than any other member of our team. But so far it's been going really well. I even asked Eric what his experience was with you guys, and he said it's been really terrific. So, he spoke very highly of you, Crappy. So, I appreciate all your efforts.
Thank you so much. Eric has been really helpful.
Good.
All the way.
Awesome.
That sounds really amazing, Sanjay. Also, Sanjay, I would like to ask if you can, let us know, two particular points that you have found the best, while we and especially Krapi, when she has been working with us.
2 points. So I guess number one would be just availability and responsiveness. We've had no issues with Krapi being able to be, be offshore. That's always a potential risk, right? Like, well, we need something done, but there's a delay in communications or something. So Krapi's able to join all of our stand-ups and has made herself available whenever that we need. So I just think that that's really terrific. It's going very well. And the second is just technical acumen. I would say so far we have not stumped Krapi with a problem, which is awesome. She's never said, no, I don't know how to do that, what you guys are asking for. We've literally never run into that. And we've done some pretty cool things, like the form generation Krapi is like relatively unique in doing the way that you built the UI and everything. It went through some iterations because we were like, oh, well, could you do it this way? And it was never, no, I don't know how to do that. Or even that the platform can't do that. It's always been a yes. So that's really terrific. I think I'm super impressed with the technical acumen that we've seen with Krapi on our project. So kudos and thank you.
Thank you so much, Sanjay. So would you like to work with us again?
Yeah, actually. And that's what, we're having conversations now about potentially. I mean, definitely, the launch of our product is just what we call day one. And it's going to need continued support. And Krapi, you've heard us talk about, we kind of are delaying day 2 items. We were saying, oh, let's not do that for deployment, but that'll be a day 2 item. The day 2 backlog is growing now. So we're going to continue to need work on it. And we're even having conversations about maybe having a more senior level person, take a little bit of an ownership role, almost like the Eric role that he's playing. Maybe somebody from your firm might be able to play that role for us as well going forward. Because obviously inside of Erickson Immigration's technology team, we don't have salesforce expertise. We are all learning and going through Trailhead and all that stuff. And as you've seen, Krapi, like we're kind of getting there. We are starting to have an understanding, but we just don't have deep technical expertise on the team. So we're going to need to augment with someone. I'm trying to hire somebody, but we're having trouble. But so even in absence of hiring somebody, we're thinking maybe your firm could fill that role for us. And obviously I wouldn't ask you guys to potentially play that role if it wasn't a good experience so far, right? I would say, you guys stay over there and do your thing and I'll go find someone else over here, That's not the case. So I think that's good.
Definitely, Sanjay. We're also looking forward to, go ahead and looking for more such engagements in the future. And one last thing which I would like to ask is, will you be, recommending us to your colleagues or any other organization or partners you have?
Yeah, if anyone ever, so this is my first foray into the Salesforce ecosystem. So I don't get a ton of referrals, if you will, but absolutely, I would absolutely refer you if anyone ever asked me for, who we used or, if I could recommend anybody, you guys would certainly be on that list.
Thank you so much, Sanjay, for that. And yeah, that's it. We're really looking forward to more such engagements and really hoping we are going to much greater heights from now on.
Great.
Thank you so much, Sanjay, for that.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thanks, Krapi.